My dear child, the spiritual battle around you is real. You felt it even when you couldn't name it. The anxiety that hits without warning, the sudden fear of the future, the weight you can't explain even when life looks fine on the outside. It isn't just emotional exhaustion, it is spiritual warfare. The enemy has been working overtime to convince you that you are alone, that you are insignificant, that you've already missed your moment. He whispers lies that sound like your own thoughts. You're not enough, you're too late, you'll never change. God doesn't care, but I do care. And I'm telling you now, none of those voices speak for me when I speak over you. It's life, it's truth, it's purpose. And the reason you've been feeling this tension is because I am awakening your spirit again. You're not crazy, you're not overthinking. You are discerning the shift that's happening in the unseen. Something inside of you knows that you were made for more than this survival mode. Something in you is crying out. There has to be more than this. And there is. There is more. There is depth. There is healing. There is clarity, but it begins in the spirit. You've tried to fix spiritual problems with physical solutions, filled your calendar to outrun the silence. You've poured into others to feel useful. You've kept yourself busy to avoid the ache, but the wound is not on the surface. It's in the soul, and only I can heal that place. I didn't just come to comfort your emotions. I came to restore your spirit, to break the chains you can't even see, to silence the voices that aren't yours, and to re-establish your identity in truth. You don't need another distraction. You need a divine interruption, and that's what I'm doing here, right now. I'm interrupting the lies. I'm interrupting the fear. I'm interrupting the confusion that has settled in your mind like a fog. You've been trying to move forward, but something always pulls you back. That's because the root wasn't dealt with. But I don't deal with symptoms. I deal with the source. And right now, I am going deeper. I am touching places that haven't been opened in a long time. Places of grief, of regret, of loneliness that you learn to hide even from yourself. I don't expose to shame you. I reveal so I can heal. I illuminate so I can restore. You were never meant to carry all of this alone, my dear child. You were never meant to figure it out without me. That was never the design. You were created to walk with me, breathe with me, move through life connected to the divine power that formed you. And when you live apart from that, you survive. You don't thrive. You cope, but you don't truly live. And I didn't send my son so you could just cope. I came to give life, and life more abundantly. So if you've been feeling like something is off, something is missing, that's not a sign of failure. It's a signal from heaven. It is your spirit awakening again. It's me knocking at the door of your heart saying, let me back in. Let me lead. Let me heal what you stopped talking about. You don't have to pretend any longer. I don't need you to be polished. I need you to be present. This world has lied to you. It told you that Your worth is in your performance, your appearance, your success, your relationships. And every time something didn't go right, it made you question who you are. But listen to me. You are not your pain. You are not your failure. You are not your fear. You are my beloved, my child, my creation. You are formed with intention, set apart with purpose, and marked by my spirit. The enemy knows this. That's why he's fought you so hard. But what he meant for harm, I am turning for good. Even now, I'm stirring things in your heart that you thought were long gone. Dreams you shelved, prayers you stopped praying, hopes you gave up on. That wasn't the end. It was just a pause. And now I'm breathing life into them again. I am removing the residue of doubt, the bitterness of delay, the heaviness of disappointment, because this next season isn't about just surviving the past. It's about stepping boldly into your calling. You're not spiritually dead. You are awakening. What you're feeling is a holy disruption, a divine call back to the source of life. And I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be real. Bring me your pain, your questions, your fear. I can handle it. I want to. I love you that much more than you've ever imagined. Let me show you who you are again. Let me bring peace to your inner storm. Let me remind you that this journey isn't random. It is sacred, and you didn't come this far by accident. I've been leading you even when it didn't feel like it, even when you doubted it. I was there, and I still am. Let me reveal something to you that has been unfolding quietly beneath the surface of what you could see while you've been waiting, wondering, even questioning if anything was happening. Heaven has been moving. I've not been still, and I've not been passive. I've been orchestrating details, aligning people, preparing moments, and shaping you from the inside out. Type amen in the comments if you believe.